Hi everyone, my name's Attila. I'm the filmmaker behind Cold Side of the Pillow, which that's the channel you're watching this on. This channel is strictly dedicated to that film, as we have hundreds of videos coming out before the film goes into completion, which you'll be able to watch on the company's website. I wasn't planning on doing vlogs on this channel or any sort of thoughts or ideas by anyone else or any sort of videos with regards to the project, but it's modern era, and so I figured I would give a video update about where the project is and explain a little bit. And as you see, this is a short video, as there's a huge explanation behind how things take time. And anyone who's worked on a project of any kind knows that it takes time, especially film or video, whether it be film or movies. It takes a lot of time. This film, I first wrote the script in 2004, and we started shooting in 2006. I started editing already while shooting. There were problems with the editing with regards to the software. The software we're using got overloaded, too much information, and it crashed. And regardless of an autosave and saves, we lost all the edits. They couldn't be restored. They couldn't be relaunched. It happens. In fact, it's not an old thing. It even happens currently. I've done some other short videos, and they've crashed, and I couldn't recover those projects. Luckily, those were 2-minute videos. I digress. I started this project again. I started re-editing immediately. And then it takes a toll on you emotionally. Now, also in saying that, this project, the first cut, was 10.5 hours. Then 6.5 hours. That's basically as far as I got. I think even down to a 4-hour cut. So, unfortunately, it takes a big toll. And I'd restarted the editing on it 5 times. Each time, program crashed. Or this happened. Or for some reason, something just didn't work. It just doesn't want me to finish the project. Now it's been 15 years since I first wrote the script. And for a lot of other reasons beyond technical, I haven't been able to sit down and look at this. Emotionally, it's an exhausting project. And my personal life as well. There have been struggles. And you can't work when there's major struggles in your personal life. But I'm someone who always finishes a project. Irregardless. I finish things. Whether be stalling because of programming or casting or who knows. We struggled with many difficulties. One of my actors even passed away. And so we were never able to shoot follow-up scenes that I had written that we were planning, unfortunately. So there's something I have to consider and look at. And there's scenes that we were never able to shoot for a lot of reasons. But again, this was my, second, third project as a filmmaker, and I basically broke all the rules. They tell you for your first feature, make it simple. Couple of characters, 1 or 2 locations. Well, I went crazy. For those of you who've seen the website's page, unfortunately, maybe not unfortunately, we've got, I think, 50 speaking roles, about 100 roles in general, and dozens of locations. So I either do things big or I don't do them at all. So I wanted to mention that I'm starting to work on the project again from scratch because I can't seem to open my last edit. Due to updates in software, you cannot skip over certain updates. You have to do that update. Well, the project was done here, new updates here, but unfortunately what's in between I did not update because I was dealing with my life. And it wasn't even in my mind. I couldn't. But it's something that, unfortunately, because of that, has to be started brand new. I can't relaunch. I have tried. I've researched for months. I can't do it. So, starting again. But not to any avail necessarily, because I have all my notes. I don't throw anything out. And not just these notes, I've got some that have been digitized. So here, for example, set book, which will help me. Then, of course, I had well, it goes on. This is book 4, the recut, right? Then we had number 3, number 2, number 1, 2007. We've got the rough cut 2007 version. Then we've got the chronological version of the film here, and thoughts to that effect. Some notes. My script book as an actor in the film, right there. And then I've got a brand new book for notes. Now this is for edit notes. It's not actually the edit book. This is just notes of like ideas like, oh, I should do this or maybe do that later, but not the actual cuts. And that's how I'm going about it. If you take a look at an actual edit book, you'll see that what you do, well, not what you do, what I do is take the page, you split it in half, audio, video, what scene, and that's that. And you just go at it. But keeping track is essential. So I'm starting again. That's kind of the update I want to tell everyone. Although I don't know who's actually watching this or who gives a care about this project, but I want to see it complete, obviously, for a lot of reasons, which I won't go into because I have another film, a documentary I'm working on about that. And so I've got that going with a whole bunch of brand new books for editing the new version. And I'm hoping by the end of this year, 2019, we'll finish. So I can start 2020 brand new with new projects, if and when I decide to do that. Just because some of you know I'm retired professionally, so I've got other endeavors in my life. But this film right here on this channel, in a way, is my swan song. It's my huge baby. One of my swan songs that I will not ever leave. And the goal is to push to finish it this year. Looking at releasing in December, possibly January 2020. But that's the push. Now, what the quality is going to be, that's arguable. Everyone's got an opinion on that. But I'm going to do the best that I can and not overextend if I don't have to. And I'm just going to try and finish it and say, that's that. That's the edit. Because as some of you know who are out there who do projects, you can only go so far. You can do a million versions, but at some point you got to say, stop. So I hope that you subscribe and enjoy the dozens of behind-the-scenes videos and interviews that will be coming for this project. And I hope you watch the project, the film, on the website, and I mean, I hope it entertains you. That's why we're doing it, really, to entertain people. And we'll probably have multiple versions as well, just because. We'll do the full-length version, which will be like 10 hours. If you want to sit through all that, we'll do it in episodes. But then my final cut will be available as well. So, thank you. If you're subscribing to the film's channel or the company's channel, and I look forward to publishing lots of content, and hopefully sooner than later. So, thank you for watching, and soon we'll have some stuff coming up. So, yeah. Thank you for watching this video, and all the best with any of your projects out there that are coming. I guess I should start editing. 57 hours worth of footage.